Minerals and Power Resources Part 2. What are the advantages and disadvantages of biogas? Advantages: low cost, easy to operate, make use of bio waste. Disadvantages: causes greenhouse effect. What are the advantages and disadvantages of solar energy? Advantages: inexhaustible and non polluting. Disadvantages: expensive, diffuse source, so get wasted. Distinguish between the metallic and non-metallic minerals. Metallic minerals contains metal in rock form. For example, iron ore, bauxite, manganese ore. Non-metallic minerals do not contain metals. Example, limestone, mica and gypsum. Distinguish between ferrous and non-ferrous minerals. Ferrous minerals contain iron. For example, iron ore, manganese and chromite. Non-ferrous minerals does not contain iron but may contain some other metal. Example, gold, silver, copper or lead. Explain why fossil fuel might become exhausted or why fossil fuels are likely to be exhausted soon. Fossil fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas are the main sources of conventional energy. The reserves of these minerals are limited. The rate at which the growing world population is consuming them is far greater than the rate of their formation. So these are likely to be exhausted soon. Describe the mineral distribution in North America. The mineral deposits in North America are located in three zones: the Canadian region north of the Great Lakes, the Appalachian region, and the mountain ranges of the west. The iron ore, nickel, gold, uranium, and copper are mined in the Canadian Shield region. Coal in the Appalachian region, western Cordilleras have vast deposits of copper, lead, zinc, gold, and silver. Explain how hydroelectricity is produced. What is hydroelectricity or what is idle power? Rainwater or river water stored in dams is made to fall from heights. The falling water flows through the pipes inside the dam over turbine blades placed at the bottom of the dam. The moving blades then turn the generator to produce electricity. This is called hydroelectricity. The water discharged after the generation of electricity is used for irrigation. Write a short note on distribution of minerals in Africa. Africa is a rich mineral resources. It is the world largest producer of diamonds, gold and platinum. South Africa, Zimbabwe and Zaire produce a large portion of the world gold. The other minerals found in Africa are copper, iron ore, chromium, uranium, cobalt and bauxite. Oil is found in Nigeria, Libya and Angola. Write a short note on distribution of minerals in Antarctica. The geology of Antarctica is sufficiently well known to predict the existence of a variety of mineral deposits. Some probably large, significant size of the deposits of coal in the Transantarctic Mountains and iron near the Prince Charles Mountain of the East Antarctica is forecasted. Iron ore, gold, silver, and oil are also presented in commercial quantities. What are the advantages and disadvantages of crude oil? Advantages: easier to transport, like tanker, basis of petrochemical industries. Disadvantages: depletion of oxygen due to oil spillage and pollutant and released caused acid rain. And exploration of new fuel is not easy. What are the disadvantages and advantages of coal? Advantages: extensively available, efficient conversions to electricity. Disadvantages: polluting source and bulky transport. What are the advantages and biogas over natural gas? Biogas non-conventional source of energy, whereas natural gas is a conventional source of energy. Biogas is a renewable source of energy, whereas the natural gas is non-renewable. Biogas is cheaper compared to natural gas. How can quarrying become a major environmental concern? Quarrying can become a major environmental concern because of the following reason. Dust from quarry sites causes air pollution. It involves several activities that generate a significant amounts of noise. It causes damage to the biodiversity of the place. It produces significant amount of waste material that cause damage to the environment. What are the advantages and disadvantages of natural gas? Advantages: easier to transport through pipeline, cleaner than oil and coal, cheaper than oil. Disadvantages: depletion of oxygen due to the gas leakage, pollutant released caused acid rain, exploration of new fuel is not easy. What are the common uses of mineral, or list the uses any three minerals? Minerals are used in many industries. Minerals which are used for gems are usually hard. These are then set in various styles for jewelry. Copper is another metal used in everything from coins to pipes. Silicon used in the computer industry is obtained from the quartz. Aluminum obtained from its ore backside is used to automobile and airplane and bottling industries, building and even in kitchen cookware. Write a short note on distribution of minerals in South America. Brazil is the largest producer of high-grade iron ore in the world. Chile and Peru are leading producer of copper. Brazil and Bolivia are among the world largest producer of tin. South America also has large deposits of gold, silver, zinc, and chromium, manganese, bauxite, mica, platinum, and asbestos and diamond. Mineral oil is found in Venezuela, Argentina, Chile, Peru, and Colombia. What are the advantages and disadvantages of idle power? Advantages: non polluting, promotes irrigation and fishing, cheap. And disadvantages: displacement of local communities, in and it's low, expensive to set up. What as to the tapping of various non-conventional source of energy, or why is there a need for harnessing non-conventional source of energy? The sharp increase in our consumptions of fossil fuel has led to their depletion at an alarming rate. The toxic pollutant released from the burning these fuels are also a cause for concern. Unchecked burning of fossil fuel is likely an unchecked dripping tap which will eventually run dry. This has led to the tapping of various non-conventional sources of energy that are cleaner alternative and fossil fuels. What are the advantages and disadvantages of firewood? Firewood easy to access, provide energy, large number of people. Disadvantage: collection is time consuming and polluting, promoting greenhouse effect and deforestation. What are the advantages and disadvantages of wind energy? Advantages: non polluting, low cost production of electricity, one set up safe and clean. Disadvantages: noise pollution, windmill costly to set up, disturbs the TV and radio receptions, harmful to birds. Give five a way in which you can save energy at home. One, using a solar energy as much as possible, and two, trying to close in sunlight instead of electricity, trying to prevent unnecessary use of electricity. Third is switching off lights, fan, and other electrical appliances when not in use. Four, using energy efficient device such as fluorescent bulb and tubes. Five, using the pressure cooker for cooking. Distinguish between the conventional and non-conventional source of energy. The difference between the conventional and non-conventional source of energy. Conventional energy or conventional source of energy are those which have been in common use for a long time. They are generally exhaustible. They pollute environment on large scale and adds to global warming. For example, firewood and fossil fuel. Whereas non-conventional energy or non-conventional source of energy are those which have been identified few decades ago. They are generally inexhaustible. They are environment friendly sources which does not cause pollution. Example: solar energy, wind energy, and tidal energy. Distinguish between the biogas and natural gas. Biogas, it is producing using organic waste such as a dead plant and animal material, animal dung and kitchen waste. It can be used for cooking and lighting. It is non-conventional source of energy. It is a renewable source of energy. Natural gas is found with petroleum deposits and is released when crude oil is brought to the surface. It can be used as a domestic and industrial fuel. It is a conventional source of energy. It is non-renewable source of energy. Name and describe briefly methods of extraction, or what are the different methods of mineral extraction, or how are mineral extracted from the earth, or give brief note on mining. Mining, the process of taking out minerals from the rocks buried under the earth's surface, is called mining. Open cast mining, minerals that lie at shallow depth are taken out by removing the surface layer. This is known as open cast mining. Shaft mining, deep bores called shaft have to be made to reach mineral deposits that lie at greater depth. This is called shaft mining. Drilling, petroleum and natural gas occur far below the earth's surface. Deep well or bore to take them out. This is called drilling. Quarrying, minerals that lies near the surface are simply dug out by the process known as the quarrying. And where are minerals found? Explain the example. Minerals occur in different types of rocks. Explain with the example. Distribution of minerals. Minerals occur in different types of rocks. Some are the found in igneous rocks, some in metamorphic rocks, while other occur in sedimentary rocks. Generally, metallic minerals are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks formations that form large plateaus. Iron ore in North Sweden, copper and nickel deposit in Ontario, Canadian iron and nickel chromite and platinum in South Africa are example of minerals found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. Sedimentary rocks formation of plains and young fold mountains contains non-metallic minerals like limestone. Limestone deposits of Caucasus region of France, manganese deposits of Georgia and Ukraine, and phosphate beds of Algeria are some example. Mineral fuels such as coal and petroleum are also found in the sedimentary strata. Write a short note on distribution of mineral in India. Iron. India has a deposit of high grade iron ore. The mineral is found mainly in Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Goa, Maharashtra, and Karnataka. Bauxite. Major bauxite producing areas are Jharkhand, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Tamil Nadu. Mica deposits mainly occur in Jharkhand, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Rajasthan. India is the largest producer and exporter of mica in the world. Copper, it is mainly produced in Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. Manganese, India's manganese deposit lies in the Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Orissa, Karnataka, and Andhra Pradesh. Limestone, major limestone producing states in India are Bihar, Jharkhand, Orissa, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Tamil Nadu. And gold, Kolar in Karnataka has deposits of gold in India. These mines are among the deepest in this world, which makes mining of these ore are very expensive process. Salt, it is obtained from the seas, lakes, and rocks. India is one of the world leading producer and exporter of salt. Describe the non-conventional source of energy: solar energy, wind energy, nuclear power, and geothermal energy, tidal energy, biogas. Solar energy trapped from the sun can be used in solar cells to produce electricity. Many of these cells are joined into solar panel to generate the power for heating and lighting purpose. Solar energy is also used in solar heater, solar cooker, solar dryer, besides being used for community lighting and traffic signals. The technology of utilizing solar energy benefits a lot of tropical countries that are blessed with abundant sunshine. And wind energy, wind is an exhaustible source of energy, and The high speed wind rotate the windmill, which is connected to generator to produce electricity. Wind farms are found in Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, UK, USA, and Spain are noted for their wind energy production. Nuclear power is obtained from the energy stored in the nuclei of atoms of naturally occurring radioactive elements like uranium and thorium. These fuels undergo nuclear fission in nuclear reactor or and emit power. The greatest producer of nuclear power are USA and Europe. Geothermal energy, heat energy obtained from the earth, is called geothermal energy. The temperature in the interior of the earth rises steadily as we go deeper. Sometimes this heat energy may surface itself in the form of hot spring. This heat energy can be used to generate power. USA has the world's largest geothermal power plants, followed by New Zealand, Iceland, and Philippines and Central America. Tidal energy, energy generated from tides, is called tidal energy. Tidal energy can be harnessed by building dams at narrow opening of the sea. During the high tide, the energy of tides is used to turn the turbine installed in the dam to produce electricity. Russia, France, and Gulf of Kutch in India have huge tidal mill farms. Biogas, organic waste such as the dead plant and animal material, animal dung, and kitchen waste can be converted into gaseous fuel called biogas. Biogas is an excellent fuel for cooking and lighting and produce huge amount of organic manure each year.